Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol TRXC. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame that does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I did this analysis yesterday, so that's where the green, red, and then this orange line there is coming from. But what a seesaw day. Started off so strong, and then things really fell apart towards the end of the day, including the final 30 minutes. So last 30 minutes of the day, you can see actually had the most volume, and then that's when this candle showed up. So kind of a tricky chart to talk about from a presentation standpoint, because I mean, if you're some sort of day trader, flipper, whatever you want to call yourself, and you bought up there and wanted to sell within 20 minutes after buying, then yeah, for you the chart looks pretty terrible. If you care about the big picture of things, yeah, the chart does still look kind of rough, but it's not over yet, and I'll get to that here in a second. If you watched yesterday's video, maybe you already know what I mean by that. But yeah, let's just first establish that it was definitely a rough day, and what really made it kind of extra rough was that the price also broke down through that orange line right there, which was the trend line that I talked about yesterday. Like I said, even with the pullback here, at least the price, was still above it, but right there, price did break below it. So just not the biggest sign of strength there. So, knowing the trend line break is in play, this goes into the next big point here, and really why I would still give the bulls the benefit of the doubt, and it all revolves around the $3.05 mark. Meaning, I'm not saying this is what's going to occur, but if the price were to come down here, behave in that manner, and then start to work its way back upwards, what would you have from the big picture point of view? Well, you'd still have a set of lows there. You'd have some lows right there. You'd have that low down there if you envision each one of those as stair steps. Well, overall stair steps would still technically be progressing in the upwards direction, and that's the name of the game. That's what truly strong moves are going to do. So yeah, today was nasty. There's no need to beat around the bush or anything like that. But assuming you do care about the big picture of things, the price, does still have an opportunity. Now, if the price next week comes down to 305 and just crashes down through it and all of a sudden is right there, well, then at that point in time, when you match up where the price was, meaning the price has gone back to where it started, that's not exactly a sign of true strength when price movements, again, go back to where they were. So, yeah, rough day, but let's see if 305 can hold or not next week. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.